Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. I know Global's 8th anniversary isn't for another 5-6 months, but I still pay attention to JP Dokkan, and their 8th anniversary is just about to kick off, and I can't not react to these. I briefly saw these yesterday after not being on Twitter the entire day, and already I am hyped. I'm hyped for a celebration that isn't going to be on Global for 5 or 6 months. We're going to be getting an LRSSJ3 Goku and Vegeta, or LRSSJ3 Goku and SSJ2 Vegeta, and a GT Goku and an SSJ4 Vegeta. I know some people are a little bit unhappy the fact that they're calling us like the B-Tech version of last year because of, you know, the SSJ4s, but with the introduction of the new standby skills that are coming with the 8th anniversary, I'm really intrigued to see what they're going to do with these units' kits, especially because the theme is all about Spirit Bomb, or around Spirit Bomb. So I kind of have an inkling of potentially what they may do with these standby skills and the theme, but the arts of these two cards generally look amazing. And as I said, I'm hyped already. Like, they look so good, and we don't even have any details yet. I've also got the banners here as well, which I will react to in a second. But I could not make a video on this. So let me know down in the comments whether you're a global player, a JP player, or both. Are you hyped for these two units coming for the 8th anniversary? Let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe if you're new. All the support is very much appreciated. But in terms of these units, considering the theme is Spirit Bomb, we're getting the introduction of standby skills. And considering we know what happens in the fight with Kid Buu, where we have SSJ3 Goku and SSJ2 Vegeta, in terms of a standby skill, it could be a dual unit until you trigger the standby skill, and then, you know, Goku goes into base, maybe does the Spirit Bomb, you know, something along those lines. Maybe the standby skill is gonna be, you know, essentially something to do with the Spirit Bomb, or maybe it just ends up being, you know, a standby skill ends up bringing Vegeta in, and then you wait for Goku, you know, essentially charge the Spirit Bomb, which builds up the meter, and then you pop an active, or you pop the standby skill, and then you have the whole animation play out where, you know, Goku does the Spirit Bomb in base, transform into Super Saiyan. You know, we finally have that Spirit Bomb moment that we've been waiting for in Dokkan for years, where he beats Kid Buu. Maybe something along those lines, that'd be kind of dope. All I know is this looks insane anyway, and I really hope the SSJ2 Vegeta, which has the dual super attack with the SSJ3 Goku, ends up getting an easy in the celebration. It just makes a lot of sense for that to happen. And then with these two, kind of a similar thing with the standby skill, you know, maybe SSJ4 Goku comes in during a transformation, or a standby, or an active. You know, I'm really intrigued as well to see if these units have actives and standbys, or just standbys, or maybe the standby then leads into an active. I'm really intrigued to see how this mechanic works in its full effect, which of course we won't find out until the units are actually released, or until at least their details come out. But, you know, maybe there's like a standby active or standby for this unit where Goku goes into Super Saiyan 4, or an active when he goes into Super Saiyan 4, and then you build up the standby meter, and then he throws the Spirit Bomb, and then Vegeta's kind of out by himself. Something probably along those lines. So I'm looking forward to that. But one thing I really do hope with this unit, considering there's an SSJ4 involved, it's probably going to have links like Saiyan Raw, GT, etc. I really hope the GT Goku and Vegeta, or the GT Goku and SSJ4 Vegeta, are a slot 1 unit. Whether they have damage reduction, whether they have guard, whatever it may be, I really hope they're a slot 1 unit, because then they're going to help out the LRSSJ4s from year 7 a whole lot. And then that way they can kind of get back into people's good books, and people can stop slating them so much. I do still think the gods are better because of the dodge, but if this ends up being a slot 1 unit that can work really well with the LRSSJ4s from year 7, that is going to help out SSJ4 Goku and Vegeta a whole bunch. So fingers crossed for that. But I'm really intrigued to see what they do with the standby skills. But let me know what you're thinking about these units chosen for the anniversary down in the comments. Now we have the banners, which, I mean, as always, during every anniversary, they're looking juicy. However, the SSJ3 Goku and SSJ2 Vegeta banner is looking a lot more juicy compared to the SSJ4s, or GT Goku and SSJ4, just because the better units are indeed on the kind of Kid Buu Saga banners, or the units banners. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, even the SSR arts are looking really nice for these two. Obviously, they look good for GT Goku and SSJ4 Vegeta as well, but I don't know, man. There's something about this old school DBZ style from the Buu Saga which looks so nice. I know it's a little bit pixelated, but I'm really liking their SSR art a whole bunch. You know, you've got the gods who are currently considered better than the SSJ4s, which, again, I really do hope the GTLRs are a form of slot 1 unit. We have Gamma 1, who is the better out of Gamma 2. We have a side banner Piccolo and SSJ3 Gotenks, which will be interesting to see their link set. And we have one of the best units in the game who's like 3rd or 4th at this point, which is LR Final Form Cooler, which, when the 8th anniversary comes about on Global, I'm not gonna lie, I need units off of both these banners, and I'm gonna want both of these units, obviously, but I really want some dupes in my Year 7 LRs and also my Final Form Cooler. Like, I want them a lot. And then going over to the GT banner, of course we get the SSJ4s again. I would love some dupes in those. Gamma 2, who I don't have a dupe in, but he's still really good, don't get me wrong. But Gamma 1, of course, is the stronger out of the two, the better unit. To be fair, I wouldn't even mind a dupe in Gamma 2. Like, he's already good enough as it is. It'd be kind of dope. We're finally getting a dual Ice and Nova unit, which is going to be the sideband unit for this. But yeah, we're finally getting one of them. And then, which is not so hype, we've got the LRSSJs from Worldwide on the GT banner as well. So as I said, the Buu Saga LR banner is definitely looking a little bit more tastier. It's looking a bit more stronger compared to the GT banner. But I'm not gonna lie, these two really do kind of bring it down a bit. It really does let the banner down, but they're still both great banners. They're still stacked with some of the best units in the game. Then of course we're gonna get the usual kind of suspects when it comes to both banners as well, to fill out the rest of it who aren't headlining the banner. But the banners, of course, are always looking amazing. The SSR arts are looking very good. As I said, I really like the Buu Saga LRs. Their LR arts are looking great. I cannot wait to see what they do with standby skills. That said, do let me know what you think down in the comments. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Kind of upsetting us global players have to wait like 5 or 6 months, but that's part and parcel of being a sole global player. I'll see you in the next video, guys, and peace.